What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy View, and today we are doing a 2-minute warning. We're going to be ranting about Odell Beckham Jr., and I'm just going to let Mason get straight into things today with his stats over the last few seasons with the Cleveland Browns.
ODB thinks he deserves to be on a playoff contending team. Well, let me tell you why he doesn't. 2021, he's eclipsed 232 yards. 2020, he had 319 yards. And in 2019, he had just a little over 1,000 yards. Just to say, he is not deserving of going on to a playoff team. And I'm going to let Paul describe why he is not.
Yeah, just a little clarification with that second stat Mason said, barely pushing 320 yards last year. Obviously, he had the ACL injury. I took into account for it. But Odell is just not a player that is in any position to demand where he goes via the waivers or even free agency, in my opinion. He's been a headache for this team the entire time. He's not taking any blame. He's throwing it all on the organization or on Baker Mayfield. His family's getting into it, saying Baker's the problem. I'm not a huge Baker fan in general. I'm a Texas fan, so I don't like a lot of Oklahoma players. But I will give him credit that look what he just did. They dropped 41 points yesterday on Cincinnati after scoring 41 points through 3 weeks with Odell Beckham. I think it's just they've kind of cleared the room. They got the headache out of there. They got the locker room cancer gone. And now, before the waivers even opened up today, Odell's already telling his agent and other teams that if you're not a winning culture and you aren't going to be a playoff contender, don't pick me up because all I'm going to do is bring you problems. That to me right there is a red flag. And it is very reminiscent of Antonio Brown, where he worked his way out of Pittsburgh, out of Oakland, went through all the legal issues, and now kind of found his track with Tom Brady. But that's because Tom Brady endorsed him. Tom Brady loves him for the player that he is and the person off the field. God bless Tom Brady's soul. But Odell is just not in that position. He was never on the same level as the type of receiver that AB was. He's shown it the past 4 or 5 seasons that he's not an elite receiver anymore. And that's the first thing you're going to tell a potential future employer. Like, you don't deserve to even be in the NFL anymore. Like, you have taken everything you've been given in the NFL for granted. I think that you should probably just sit on the couch if that's the type of mindset you're going to have, that, oh, because of what I did 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I deserve to be on a winning team. You just left a winning team. You just left a team in Cleveland that is contending, that won the AFC North last year, that is now contending again to win it this year, and who has brought their franchise from the ground up, the ashes of a disastrous Cleveland Browns team for the past 20 years, and you decide you want to throw a fit and go to a better contender? Get out of here. Like, I'm completely over it.
I
don't think Odell should be on any team.
I want to throw something out there. Everyone's saying free OBJ. I mean, they had 3 straight games where they combined for 41 total points. They go ahead and waive OBJ, give him what he wants. Everybody's happy he got freed, and then Cleveland goes out and hangs 41 on Cincinnati in one game without him, because, like, just these past few years, Cleveland does not need him. They never have needed him. He's never been a fit there, and I don't think Odell's as good as he used to be. Obviously, I know obviously Baker misses him on some throws and stuff, like his dad pointed out with his video out there. But I mean, I'm more than certain that somebody could go ahead and compile a video out there to get all the drops and bad routes and giving up and all the prima donna stuff that OBJ's done for Cleveland. It goes both ways, really. So just wasn't a fit in Cleveland. Maybe he'll be good somewhere else, but I mean, it's just good for Cleveland. In my eyes, it's good Cleveland got rid of him. He didn't need to get freed. They just need to get rid of him. All right, so that's it for this. Well, what was going to be a 2-minute warning, but it's kind of now like a little 4 or 5 minute video because Paul's ranting. All right. Hey, that's perfectly fine by me.
Paul said it perfectly, guys.
Yeah, he did.
That's what happens. Sometimes you just get a little worked up over the situation at hand, and
dude, OBJ's free, man. He had a chance to be the best wide receiver on a team. I'm sorry, he had the chance to be the best wide receiver on a team that's going to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And then where else are you going to go? You're going to go play Seattle, I heard. No, you're going to get outshined by DK Metcalf, who's a better wide receiver. And Tyler Lockett. I'm sorry.
So I guess, okay, so I'm going to pose a question to you guys. Since we just kind of took this off topic, it's not 2 minutes anymore. Can you see anybody claiming him today?
No.
I have not yet.
If they do, they have to then pick up the remaining like $7.5 million on his contract.
No one's gonna do that. I guarantee you, no one does that.
Not worth it.
No.
He's not worth it right now.
Yep. So he's gonna sign somewhere. He's not gonna get signed by waivers unless it's like a contender that has a lot of money. Other than that, no, they won't do it. But yeah, that's it for this video today, guys. If you liked it, like the video, comment down below if you think OBJ needed to be freed or if it was more so just a fallout with Cleveland and Cleveland just need to get rid of him. There's a difference, I think, right? Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video today, and as always, I'm gonna give things over to Mason and he's gonna break us out of here.
Fantasy Few out, baby. Let's go.